Moi! My name is Jana, and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, episode number 70. Welcome, or welcome back. I'm coming to you from Finland, from my little crafty corner here in the Finnish forest, in the countryside. So, you can find me on Instagram as Get2Knits and on Ravelry as Get2Knits, and all the important information is marked in the description box down below. Let's begin. For once I remembered to say the intro properly. Yeah. I've been feeling a bit odd because world has gone insane and I was debating with myself to record an episode or not to record an episode, and I decided to just go ahead and record an episode even though I'm not really feeling it, but I wanted to do it anyways because life needs to continue. We need to live and enjoy while we still can, even if the world has gone completely insane and terrible things are happening around. But we will talk about that in the knit and chat at the end. Let's start traditionally with the knitting. Yeah, did I say it's Friday? It's Friday. I just came from work. I'm a teeny bit tired. I haven't even changed. I'm wearing my yarn dyeing outfit. This, yeah, apron dress or however you call it. I don't know. So don't pay attention to my outfit. We will talk about the cardigan later in the section of in what I'm wearing today section. But I'm happy to be here with you, and yeah, let's talk about knitting already, shall we? Finished objects. I have none. I have not finished anything this week because the week has been, as always, I ran out of time. I actually had a bit more crafting time this week because the kids were unwell for most of the week and I had to stay home with them, and Sophie is fine by now, but our oldest one is still quite poorly. So I had bad news is kids were unwell. Good news is I had a teeny bit more of crafting time because I was at home with them. Yeah, so no finished objects. Let's talk about whips. There are 3 whips that I want to show you today. Just 3. I'm working on more things than that, but the other ones, I don't think they have progressed enough that they would be worth of showing, really, because I have worked on on the stripy summer top by Veera Välimäki, on Helene top, but I think it still looks around same. It's very slow going. It's thin yarn, little stripes. It looks almost same. I have added a bit to it, and then I've been working on some other things as well, but let's not talk about them. Let's talk about things that I will actually be showing. So the first one is here. It hardly fits in a bag. It hardly fits in a bag. As you can see, it's my mini cardi by Marie Renier that I started a while ago already, and it's so close to be done. It's so close. I will show you. Yeah, yarn tangle. There are 2 balls of yarn attached to it. I'll show you the bag first. It lives in my very summery, my tea garden, tea in the garden bag by Bertie and Poppet. Where is the beautiful tag? I love the bunnies there. There. Jill has a lovely Etsy store. She makes bags in the UK, and she's my absolute favorite bag maker. And this is my summery bag. I have seasonal bags, and this is one of my summer bags. I might have ordered one more. Maybe. We will talk about it when it arrives. Yeah, I'm weak. I can't resist good project bag. But let's talk about the cardigan now. I have this yarn here, which matches my summer nails. How many of you noticed this before I showed this? I went wild with my summer nails and they match my project. I'm starting a new trend here. Match your nails to one of your knits. Who's with me? Yeah. Back to earth. I lost a stitch. Actually, 2. I'll put them back on it. Where are my needle stoppers? I know I have them somewhere, but why am I not using needle stoppers? Every time. It happens every time. Oh la 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 la. It's a very short V-neck cardi. That's the back. Look, I have a sleeve. Ta-da! We have a sleeve. It's this sleeve didn't have any decreases in it, and I kind of love it. I love it. And I bothered with the Italian bind off on the sleeve. And my second sleeve is almost. Look, I've made a good progress on this as well. Did I have any sleeves last week? Did I already start on the sleeves? Or was I planning to start on the sleeves? I'm not sure where I was last week. I think I didn't have any sleeves. Or did I have a sleeve? I don't know. I have no idea. Anyways, second sleeve is almost done. Some amount of stripes left. And then, yeah, half sleeve and button band. Still undecided on the buttons, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. You can see it's a V-neck. And I'll show you the sleeve on me. I just love how it fits. Look. It's a beautiful sleeve. I don't think I have any cardigan with so wide sleeves. All my cardigans have fitted sleeves, at least. Okay, I have one with a 3/4, but it's a very wide sleeve. I have my Glow cardigan, but I don't have this kind of sleeve on any of my cardigans, and this is gonna be something fun, something fun and a bit different, and I'm loving it. It's not super cropped, but it is a rather short cardigan. There's only this much from the armpit, but it's gonna be fine. It's probably gonna grow once I block it. That main yarn is a Finnish sheep wool. That usually doesn't grow that much, but the boucle is 100% merino. So we will see. We will see. I'll keep you posted. What will happen to it? I hope I can maybe finish this week, next week. We will see. There is some color change happening because I was knitting from different skeins, and then there was a variation within one skein. But I love it. It adds to the. I don't like very even colors. I like a bit of a change, and even if it's a different dye lot, it doesn't usually bother me because in this case there is no clear stripe. Okay, yes, that one. We will talk about it more. I lost my balls of yarn. They are somewhere under my chair. So we'll just carefully place it. No, they are not. They are here. Okay. I'm a bit cra-cra today. You can see it probably, but let's keep going. No, let's not give up yet. Maybe I should not have recorded today, but okay. I'm doing it. I'm gonna gather myself and I'm doing it. The next project I want to show you is not a whip anymore because it's now on a chopping block. I have decided to frog it. Why? I don't know why. I'm just not feeling it. It's my Scoggin that I started last year, and I'm actually quite far along. This far. The body is almost ready, and then just the sleeves left, and I don't know. I loved it so much last year, and now I've tried to pick it up several times. I add a row, and then I'm not feeling it. It's just... I think I'm in the mood for maybe brighter colors, maybe something more happy in my life. I know it would be a great neutral, but I'm just not feeling this thing anymore. I think I've fallen out of love with it. I just can't explain because there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the pattern. There's nothing wrong with the cardigan. The thing is, I already started using this yarn for another project. I cast on a new thing. It's also a cardigan. and I need this yarn. I had, I think, 3 skeins reserved for this. This is the second one. One full skein is here. This is the second one, and then the third one was still untouched, and I started a project with that. And then when I run out of the yarn, I will have to frog this. Because honestly, I don't think I'm gonna finish it. I just don't feel like. Probably I should have just parked it and then looked at it later, but I don't think so. Just not working out for me, unfortunately. Sometimes it happens. When you don't love a project anymore, you should let it go. Right? Right. The yarn is beautiful. It's a Erica Knight Wool Local, which is a light fingering. If I remember right, 450 meters, 100 grams, and mine is a beautiful, like this a bit warm gray, beigey color, like a warm gray, yeah, natural. And I will show you what I'm doing with this yarn, with this very same yarn. So I realized that I don't have a long cardigan in my wardrobe. I have a lot of mid-length, and I have some cropped ones, and nothing very long. And it's been very cold outside, and I'm craving a long cardigan. I need one in my life. I don't have one. I had one store-bought, but it's in so bad condition that I should also just retire it. So I went to Ravelry, blah, blah, blah. I went to Ravelry and I was looking for a long cardigan, and I couldn't find anything that would speak to me, really. A while ago, I started Long Road Hoodie by Mayu Knits, and I love it. I want it, but I don't have mental capacity to work on the all-over cable cardigan, so I need something more simple right now, but still engaging. So I looked, and then I decided to type in kimono cardigan, and then this thing came up. It's called Outside. There. Yeah, it's a black and white printout, but yeah. It's called Outside Cardigan. It's long. It has very interesting construction. And I cast it on, but I cast it on using that gray yarn, that Erica Knight Wool Local. Here it is. And then I'm using all sorts of mohair bits that I have in my stash. All sorts of mohair scraps, no full skeins, just a little tiny scraps of mohair. And what I'm doing, I'm holding it double. I'll show you. And I'm creating basically my own pattern here. I mean, that it would look like almost a woven textile, like a fabric. What I'm doing, I'm holding yarn double, and then I'm cutting mohair all the time and adding another one, and then just playing with the colors. And somewhere it's pooling, somewhere it's striping, but it's all intentional and random at the same time. And yeah, I had a creative itch that needed to be scratched, and it's doing just that. It's mindless enough for me not to think too much about it, and I don't need to follow the pattern too closely. And yeah, and I'm just playing with color here. It's mostly about the color. And this is the bag. I'm knitting it bottom up, but the pattern says it's a one piece, so I guess we will be joining it somehow together as we go. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but it will be a surprise. But so far I'm in love, and it has this textured stitch, which I love very, very much. And it's gonna be long and cozy and very squishy, and yeah, and I think it's gonna go with a lot of things in my wardrobe because I'm putting all the colors in there. There is even a bit of black and a bit of white, but the textured stitch is breaking it, that it's not making sharp stripes. So yeah, I just love it. and I'm gonna play with it, and I'm gonna take my time and just work on it. I want it now, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. I will finish the caterpillar cardigan first. But yeah, and this lives in a bag. The bag is already too small. I need to get another bag, but this bag was gifted by a knitting friend. Hi Birgit, if you're watching, thank you so much. It was a birthday gift for me. Foxes, everywhere foxes. You know I love foxes. Yeah, ketto means fox in Finnish. Oh, and I have one more. I have one more whip, which is also a new cast on. So we have 2 new cast ons today. What's happening? Nothing, just the usual. I'm casting things on when I'm stressed out. Yeah, I was at home with kids, and I realized that I don't have a simple no stress project that I can put down any time, and you can say it's a hook. So it's not a knitting, it's crochet. And I started another scrappy blanket. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another scrappy blanket, but I started it on Monday, probably. Yeah, I think on Monday. It's just a giant granny square. Just a giant granny square with all sorts of bits and pieces. And this is a DK weight. And I'm using leftovers from all my other blankets, and I'm holding some fingering double, and I'm using DK scraps. You can see some sections are very short because I only had a bit of scrap and 4.5mm hook. I was smart this time. I took a big hook, no more 2mm hooks. 4.5, this is clover. I love tulip hooks and I love clover hooks. This one is clover, and yeah, I've gathered all kind of scraps here. These are DK weight. And then I have some sock yarn bits that I'm holding double, and yeah, there. It's a very easy, mindless knit, and this will be my garden blanket, the one that I can just take with me outside when we sit somewhere or do something. Yeah, it's gonna be, I don't know how big it's gonna be. Whenever I run out of yarn scraps, but this one has eaten everything. Sock yarns, merino, all sorts of bits and bobs. I would say mostly commercial. A bit of hand-dyed here and there, you can see, a neon pops, but still I think mostly commercial sock yarn held double. And then some drops merino extra fine. I had little balls left from when I was knitting hats for everyone quite a while ago. Actually last winter as well. I have a bin with little bits and bobs, and I'm putting those in here as well. Plus scraps from my spiked granny stitch. Spiked, you know, that one. There I'm doing a full row, like back and forward, and then I have bits left, and they are gonna go into this one. No waste here. Every single bit of yarn is gonna get used. Okay, those are all my active whips this week. The ones I'm showing today. I have more, of course I have more. And yeah. What I'm wearing today, I'm wearing my very happy summery Vaka cardigan by Anna Johanna that I knit last summer. Yes, it came out last summer, the pattern, and I knit it last summer. It's a stripy one. I think this mohair merino trend is still going very strong. New patterns keep popping up with just the merino and mohair stripe. I have also knit Elton cardigan by Hohi Locatelli, and now there is a new sweater that came out today by a Finnish designer. It also incorporates stripe, mohair and merino stripe, and I don't know, I love it. I think I would like a summer top like this, but I've been I haven't found the pattern yet. Yeah, but I would like something with the short sleeves as well. Yeah. What else do I want to say about it? I don't know. It has... it needs depilling. It needs a bit of depilling. I'm not gonna do that now, but yeah. It has been worn a lot and loved. It's been very loved cardigan. It's very hard to get words out of me today. I don't know what's happening. So yes, Vaka by Anna Johanna, and I knitted in my own hand dyed. There is a sock merino and silk mohair in a color frozen watermelon. And how many? Did you notice I have new earrings? I have new earrings that I just pulled out of mailbox at my work today. A viewer from Germany, Caroline, sent me these. I don't know, did you make them? Are you watching? Thank you so much. There was an Instagram name on a card, but I have not managed to check it yet because I just came in and sat down to record straight away. But I had to put these in because they are lovely. She wanted to see if the floral foxes will make me happy. Absolutely, yes. The answer is yes. They made me very, very happy because are they foxes? Are they flowers? They are both. I'm so in love with them. It's foxes, flowers, and earrings. All the things I love. They are so fantastic. I love them so much. Thank you. It made my week. We're slowly rolling into happy mail with these earrings. Happy mail pattern purchases and acquisitions. Yeah. My brain is not at full capacity, but I'll keep going. I have a new magazine. It's my only purchase this week. And it just came out today. Japanese knitting magazine, and I had to get it. I also I have this issue in my store as well because the topic of it is water and Finland. It's water inspired, and the whole magazine is about Finland and Finnish places and Finnish artists, and I just love it. It has so many beautiful... It has 12 beautiful knitting patterns and then I think one sewing pattern and one stitching pattern, but I will just show you a couple of things that I really love. This one is called Kuusi. I think it's really, really beautiful top. It's a lace top and it has a split in the back. Look at it. I think it would be so beautiful over a dress, over a summer dress with a split in the back. And then the shawl by Ines Sang, my lovely Ines Sang, a fellow Latvian designer. She lives in Canada. It's another beautiful shawl. She always makes the most intricate shawl designs and they are just pleasure to look at. This one is called Baltica. And then where are other things that I really, really liked? They all were great. All the patterns were great, but I'm just showing you a few of my favorites. There were some socks. There was a little shawl called Niami. There was a vest by Veera Välimäki. That one is called Aalto, which means a wave. They all are like water inspired or Baltics inspired. There are some socks. There is Fiello by Sari Nordlund. I think very, very typical of Sari. You can see her, basically her style, her handwriting in that. And then this one, the sea dress. It's a mohair dress. I've been thinking about the mohair dress. And I'm now between. It would be just some sort of, Yeah, something you slip over other clothes probably. This one is lovely. But then there was one in a pom-pom magazine. And I have seen so many beautiful versions of that. So I have a knitting magazine. I'm gonna be reading it this weekend. It's beautiful. Franny says hi. Franny is there, hanging out with us. What was I saying? I don't know. I think I just lost the thought. Hello. Knit and chat. Shall we do knit and chat? I'll pick up my caterpillar cardigan and work on a sleeve while talking to you. Get comfy. Get comfy. Let's talk about, I don't know, life. Current events. I've been trying to avoid commenting on the current events because they shake my senses. I don't know. I'm trying to stay calm. Me raging on a podcast wouldn't be nice, but that's what I want to do when talking about current events. Let's just talk about general life first. Weather channel. Hello, you tuned in for the weather update. Still cold. We're hoping for a better weather here today. Generally, for a bit warmer summer than 12 degrees Celsius. Sometimes it rises to 15. Yay! It's not warm. I have to tell you, it's not warm. And tomorrow is Knit in Public Day. And we are planning to go to a cafe and knit together. Some of the knitters are meeting up. I actually posted a public invitation that everybody is welcome to join us, where we're going to be and what time. So, are you planning to knit in public? Or if you're watching afterwards, did you go and knit in public on a Saturday? On this Saturday? Because it's always fun. You can meet people and you can get inspiration and just spend a very, very good time together. So, yeah, we're planning to do that. What else happened this week? My mom went back home. Kids have been unwell. Straight after my mom left, both of them got sick. I think it's the weather. They just got cold because they've been jumping on a trampoline and they've been sweaty, running around. Yeah. Summer. Summer fun. Sophie is already all right. She's on the mend. But our oldest one is still very snotty and weak. I just hope I'm not gonna catch anything because I'm already behind on my work schedule because I've been working for 2 weeks on my new web store. The Finnish version is up. The English version is still under construction. But the good news, the English version is coming later this summer. It is coming. There will be an English version of my store. I'm working on it, but I just need a bit more time. And I'm still waiting for... They promised to send me an offer. DHL. I had a meeting with DHL last week. And they promised to send me a shipping offer for outside of Finland. And I'm still waiting on that. Hello. So there is a chance. If they offer me something reasonable, I'm just gonna take it and maybe, hopefully, I'll be able to ship to further destinations as well. Yeah. I'm in a yarn tangle. Only 2 yarns, but I'm in a tangle. What else should we... Jyväskylä Knit Fest is coming up, and I'm a bit undecided. Should I knit the festival shawl? I'm not sure. Do I have a time to knit it? I looked at it. Tina designed the festival shawl this year as well that everybody's gonna knit and then take pictures together, and I have knit that every time. Every year I have knit the festival shawl, and I don't know. This year I looked at it. I can't say that I was very excited about it. It's a beautiful shawl, but it's probably not something I want to knit right now. It's in a single color and it's a lace. It's very beautiful, but I don't know. I'm still in my neon space. And I don't think I can knit that shawl in neon, can I? Probably not. It needs to be something more classy. So, unless I figure it out how to make it more of my own, because I don't think I need a neutral shawl in my wardrobe. I have enough of those. I don't know. I think I would like to knit it, but I can't. The puzzle something doesn't add up in my head. Like, I don't know what I want to do with it. And I've been to my yarn shelf and I have looked at my yarns. What do I have? Do I have two skeins of anything? I do. But they are all very, very neutral colors. And I don't know. I'm undecided. I kind of want to knit a festival shawl, but I don't know. It's so hard. So hard. What do I do? Do you have an opinion? Have you seen it? I'll put a picture here somewhere. It's a beautiful shawl. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just not feeling it in the moment. At the moment, I don't think I want to knit lace right now, but I want the shawl. I don't know. So that, and then I've been thinking about my other summer knits and projects, and I really don't know. I wanted to knit Look at My Holes by James Watts, but the weather is so cold that I don't know. It feels like summer will never come, and that I don't need summer knits. I have summer knits from last year that I have never worn, because I have Karamelli by Anna Johanna that I finished in autumn and I have never worn it. I think not even once. I think I didn't even take the pictures because by the time I finished it, it was so cold outside. Because it was in lace weight. That's when I realized that I'm never knitting a garment. No, I'm never knitting garments in a lace weight again. Never say never, right? I bet next week I'm knitting something in lace weight. Crazy. So that. And now a mohair dress is very much on my mind. But probably if I start one now, by the time I finish it, the summer will be over. And then why do you need mohair dress in Finnish winter? You don't. Yeah, my mind hasn't been at ease lately because of all the current events in the world. Of all the tragedy that's going on in Ukraine right now. I just can't. I've lost my sleep over it because of man-made tragedy that Russians created there. And whoever will tell me that it wasn't them, I will never believe that it wasn't. All the speculations, all the investigations, like really they can shove it. I would never believe it was anybody else but them who created the horrible flooding, the horrible tragedy, the ruined ecosystem that we all will be paying for decades, because so many people and animals and flora, everything has suffered, everything has been destroyed. And the world is again just standing and looking at it and not really doing anything. The organizations like Red Cross that should be there first have not been helping much, if at all. I don't know. I'm disappointed and disgusted by the world, and we have had here collections, people trying to collect boats and supplies and send it there, and some people are laughing at it, and I don't know, I've been just boiling a lot lately. It's very hard to talk about these topics, but we absolutely should. We live in a region that neighbors with Russia. It's an hour drive from here, the border. So we have a lot of people from there visiting here, living here. They still go to our stores to buy cheese and fairy. Yeah, because they don't have that in their own country, do they? And I don't know. I'm feeling the feelings that I did not know I did not know it's in me. I did not know I can feel that much. Can I say hate? Yeah, probably that's the right word. I don't know. It's a very difficult topic, and I don't know, is this the right place to talk about it? But if you want to know what's on my mind, that's what's on my mind. And if you can help in any way you can, please do. But please help the better straight away to Ukrainian organizations that are doing the rescue. There are several people who are only doing animal rescue, and then people as well. And the worst situation is on the occupied territories where Ukrainian rescuers can't get there because Russians are shooting them when they are trying to rescue people on occupied territories. And nobody is rescuing people on the Russian side, on the occupied side. They are just letting people die there in their own homes on the roofs. People are stuck on the roofs because the water level has raised so much. It's a man-made disaster. When there was a terrible earthquake in Turkey, whole world went to the rescue, and here nobody is moving, and I don't understand why. Like, very small amount of people is moving, and when is it gonna be enough? When will we put an end to it? In the middle of Europe. It's affecting everything. People, animals, ecosystem, crops. The fields have been just... everything has been destroyed. And then what's gonna be left after that? How do you deal with something like that? How do you deal with consequences of that? I don't know. It's a bit a heavy... yeah, we're finishing here with a bit of a heavy topic, but that's what's on my mind right now. And I can't do much from here except send money, send stuff. We have a local collection of things that yeah, give them gas money or something like that. I don't know, just feeling helpless here. And then I just sit and talk about my knitting. But I have a Ukrainian already friend, family I've been helping here. And there is a girl, she's 12. Her dad is there in Ukraine. He's fighting for the freedom of his country. And she's here with the mom, and mom has also been sad. And then the daughter keeps reminding her that what's the point of all of this, of what dad is doing, if you're not living your life? Like, you should live your life. Yes, there is war, but you should live your life, because otherwise what's the point? And I think that kiddo is wiser than all of us. So live your life while you can. Yeah. So on this a bit more positive note, you should probably wrap it up for today before I start crying. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna work on my sleeve. And maybe prepare for tomorrow's knit in public, because I hope I will see some wonderful knitters there. I don't know, what do I take with me if I finish the sleeve? I don't have any portable projects at the moment. I could take my new cardigan, right? It's still small enough. Or should I start something new? Yeah, I've been casting on new things. That just means I've been stressed. But yeah. Sorry for a bit hectic episode, and maybe I wasn't the happiest today. But that's just life, right? And it's a real life podcast here, and I know you're here on my good days and you're here on my not so good days, and nothing bad has happened in my life personally. No, except for kids being unwell, but But the world is a scary, scary place, and I don't know. If you have thoughts on it, please share in the comments, because I'm a bit lost for words at the moment, because since when did it happen? Monday? When did it happen? I'm blurry on the timeline. Tuesday. Anyway, since then I haven't been myself. I'm trying to think positive thoughts, but I realize the consequences of what just happened. And there is no easy fix. You just can't. You can save some people, you can save some animals, but the damage is something out of this world. And it's all man-made. Natural disaster is a one thing, but the man-made disaster is a completely different thing. And I think people behind it should be punished. I just hope I live to that day when they pay for everything. Okay, now I'm gonna wrap it up, because I'm going to the dark place again. And I'll go and pet my caterpillar cardigan and maybe have a cup of coffee. So I'm wishing you all a wonderful Friday, or Saturday, or Sunday. Depends when you're watching it. And I hope you knit somewhere in public on a Saturday as well. And I have a knot in the yarn, so yeah, that's a sign I need to go. Hip. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.